Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Greed and printf on Abyssal Reef, the latter edition. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the red Protoss player. It is printf from Quasar Gamers. And in the top left side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. It is Neuro. Ah, you thought it was Greed, but it's actually Neuro, one of his alternate names he plays on the North American GM ladder. Yes, this is a GM ladder game, a ZVP, my favorite matchup. And let's get right on into it. Oh, before we do, Neuro has a YouTube channel and a Twitch stream. Links are in the description. I'll put a link to his channel in the top right if I haven't already. Go ahead and check him out if you're a fan of Zerg play. It's pretty darn creative, pretty educational, and if you're looking to improve your Zerg play, you can do no better than Neuro. Alright, so I looked up printf on Wikipedia, and it says he cannon rushes every game, and based on this Forge First, here we go! Everybody, I haven't seen one of these in a while. Is he gonna... Oh, he walls off the top of the ramp! He walls off the top of the ramp before the drone can get out. The drone's trying to kill these pylons so bad. Now we're going to put a cannon on the low ground. printf says, hey, what up, Blizz? You're going to put these unbuildable rocks at the bottom of the ramp? Don't actually care. We're going to wall off the top. Oh, canceling two of those pylons, though. Throwing a cannon on the low ground and a gateway. This is amazing. This is amazing, everybody. Okay, how are we going to do this thing? How are we going to do this thing here? He does take double extractor. Does Neuro, but he just straight up going double extractor, 2 workers on each, getting a single spine crawler. We have a probe in here scouting around as well, and no Zerglings whatsoever here. Is he going to try to expand elsewhere? I think the time for that might be over. This drone could have gone and expanded somewhere else, but decided not to. Didn't go down this ramp when the way was clear to expand somewhere. I feel like printf probably would have seen where that was going. Well, Wikipedia was right. I looked at that and said, there's no way this guy cannon rushes every time in GM. That's nuts, but he's doing it. He's doing it in GM, ladies and gentlemen. Roachwarren coming in. Spinecrawler here, going to spread some creep. Going to get that Spinecrawler up to where this cannon or pylon is. There's another pylon on the low ground powering this photon cannon and this gateway, though. And another cannon coming up here for printf. Another cannon. printf is really all-inning here. I don't see any signs of him trying to expand. He is getting a cybernetics core back home, so maybe he's going to tack up a little bit. But expanding, I don't see. Now, here's the thing. The high ground belongs to Neuro. So if he can get the spine crawler over here and take down the cannon, but this probe is trying to provide that high ground sight. Just enough high ground sight. Right, there we go. There we go. Queen chases the probe away. Gonna burrow in range, and yes, in range to get that cannon, but look at how much is being sacrificed here for printf. He's got a robotics facility coming in here as well. Again, the probe is desperately trying to get up this ramp to provide vision, but no, the probe is dead now. Nice job, Queens, picking that off by Neuro. The cannon's gone. The gateway's actually unpowered. I think printf assumed this gateway would be powered based on this pylon placement, but no. Although, you know what, did he assume that? I don't know if he actually assumed that, because he's probably done this 100,000 times in the last month alone, so he knows the placements. I don't know why this is unpowered, but maybe he didn't think that first pylon would get killed. I don't know why he'd assume that either. Whatever, not going to worry about it. Woo, quick lair. Quick lair coming up here from Neuro as well. This is turning into some pretty good cheese. This should be in the cheese compilation. Unless it's a longer game. I actually don't know how long this game is. I don't know. Those of you who looked beforehand probably know how long it is, but I don't. I do not. Immortal coming in. Oh, Immortal to deal with the roaches, but it's going to be Ravager. It's going to be Ravager here from Neuro, and Ravager's doing better against Immortals than Roaches, obviously would. The gateway does end up falling. I'm not sure how much printf actually cares about this. And this is amazing. I need more printf games. This is really, really creative stuff. Corrosive Biles, 4 of them, enough to kill a cannon? No. Takes it down to 120 hit points, though. Basically, 2 volleys of that will kill it. Mothership Core trying to scout, but 2 Queens enough to chase her away immediately. Get out of there. Get out of there. Immortal is still coming. Being Chrono Boost just takes a while to show up, is what it does. Another gateway. printf is just putting all his tech structures in the natural base of Neuro. It's kind of incredible. 1 cannon gone. Still 2 to go. Still an Immortal to deal with as well. We have a Nidus network coming in. Okay, he's going to try to Nidus printf back here. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Get some Ravagers. Don't go immediately for Nidus, right? Don't go straight up for Nidus, but go for some Ravagers. Get some Queens out. Get as many Queens as you can. Try to throw down some Corrosive Biles. Get rid of these cannons. Ooh, that was really good. 5 Corrosive Biles. Almost enough to kill a cannon, but not quite. It's down to 60 hit points. Another volley will kill it. 2 Immortals are out. Going for an observer here as well. Robotics Bay coming in. What's he going to do with that? Disruptor possibly. But look at the Nidus Worm. Nidus Worm coming up in printf space. Does he see that? He could barely see that. I'm not sure if he's paying attention enough. The Immortals are going to come up the ramp. They take down the Spine Crawler. The Immortals, I don't know about going up there, man. There are five Ravagers. That's a lot of Ravager for you guys. You don't do extra damage versus them. You're going to kill some creep tumors, maybe try to kill a Ravager, but here we go. Roaches are out inside the main base of printf. Printf did not see this. The Mothership Core does recall home. Gonna try to Photon overcharge that pylon, but no, it's gonna die first. He doesn't even bother trying with it. Gonna take down these other pylons in so much trouble. The Immortals are gonna come up the ramp, dealing with the Queens fairly handily. Ravagers no, but Ravagers here for defense. Corrosive Biles at the very least forcing the Immortals to back on out there. To back on out, and look at this go. Mothership Core trying to kill these 5 Roaches and a Ravager. printf's in a lot of trouble here. I just don't know how you don't see the Nidus Worm. That's the one thing Neuro can do to shut you down, is how this turns out. Queen's trying to take down a cannon a little bit carelessly. I think Neuro's attention might have been elsewhere down here. Spine Crawlers being built inside printf space. Stalkers out. Okay, I'm liking this for printf, but again, Ravager kind of the answer to both Stalkers and Immortals pretty darn well. Picking off a creep tumor, slowing the creep spread, but I think this tumor up here is still alive, and it is. Yeah, the main base for printf is gone at this point. There's really no saving it. Mothership Core can't do it all. I mean, Neuro didn't even bother bringing any anti-air to deal with her. She's just going to move across the map and see what she can do. Coming up the ramp, here we go. We got Immortals, we got Stalkers, we got a Disruptor. That's what you need. printf is a Disruptor. Trying to kill these Ravagers. Pretty good split, though. Pretty good split here. The thing is, Greed still has income, Neuro still has income, and everything is gone for printf right now. This is it. He's all inning it right about now. Got his probes fighting here as well. Is it going to be enough for printf? What's in production? Another Queen getting glial reconstitution. He wants speed, I guess. The Roaches are here. The Ravagers are here. Corrosive Biles making some nice hits. Queen does get killed by a... oh, no, another Purification Nova. Taking out 2 of the Ravagers. Is Neuro going to lose the thing? He's got 6 Roaches in production. Is that enough to do this? I don't actually know. Both players are being very cautious. Back and forth. Again, it's 24-3 Harvesters, though. And there's just... I mean, this is all that printf can make. He has another Stalker in production. But that's about it at this point. Purification Nova going to catch these Ravagers. Kills 1. It's so fast. It's so fast, you guys. It is so fast. Roaches, Ravagers, are there enough? Using Purification Nova against the spawning pool, I don't think that really matters. You know what'd be okay here is Lings, and that's it. A good game. Well played. printf is out. printf is defeated, and Neuro is victorious. Oh, what an amazing, amazing game. This is going to be part 1 of a twofer for Neuro, so don't go anywhere after this game. Don't think this is done and it's just filler, because there's going to be another game up after this, but a sneaky twofer is what we're going to see. But that was a good one. That was a lot of fun. I got to cast short games more often, man. That was incredible. Got to talk to Neuro about submitting stuff for the Cheese compilation is what I should do. That is definitely what I should do. Disruptor killed, Immortal killed, 23 probes killed. And really, I mean, Neuro lost what? I keep calling him Greed, but it's Neuro. 4 Roaches, 6 Ravagers, 6 Queens, a Spine Crawler, and 2 Lings. That's it. No drones died, didn't lose a base, and Fairness didn't really have another base. Dang, printf, you crazy. You crazy. And almost made it happen. He got all the way to Disruptor. Couldn't quite make it work. This Living Immortal had 5 kills. 5 kills on it there. And Neuro gets the win. Okay, let's come back with game number 2 with Neuro in just a second. Welcome back to a StarCraft 2 for everybody here on Abyssal Reef. This one will be a game between Neuro and OMG a Banana on Abyssal Reef, the Ladder Edition. In the bottom right side of the map from E-Sloth Sports Club. Hang on, E-Sloth Esports Club. I always struggle with that. It is OMG a Banana. I like this organization very much. And in the top left side of the map, we have the Blue Zerg player. It is Neuro, going by Greed. Just an alternate name for some reason. I don't know, does he get stream sniped? Is that the problem? People are like, oh, it's Neuro. He's probably streaming, and then he is, and then they look and see what he's doing, and they cheat, which is just, come on, guys. Stream sniping is not cool. I understand you guys think it's funny, but these guys are trying to stay in GM. They're trying to get good ladder points, and if you cheat, it's hard for them to stay there. It's like map hacking, except easier, I think. Stream cheating is probably easier than map hacking. I mean, there's a delay. Right, there's going to be a delay built into Twitch. You can make it anywhere from, what, 5 to 10 minutes, I think. So maybe a 10-minute delay wouldn't actually be easy to stream snipe with. But on the other hand, it's actually hard to kind of interact with your fans if you're doing that much of a delay, and it's just, there are trade-offs. There are trade-offs for sure. So this is not printf, which means Neuro feels safe going for a hatch first against his Protoss opponent. If you guys ever see printf on the ladder, first of all, congratulations for making it to Grandmaster. That is quite an accomplishment. But just know he's going to cannon rush you, apparently, every single time. OMG Banana is a guy I've cast before as part of other tournaments. Did some casting with Gauntlet. Wow, has it been that long now? I got to get back in with those guys. It's just been busy. It's been busy doing stuff. But maybe this summer I'll have some more free time. Should talk to them. Anyway, OMG Banana. I've had him on my channel as well, just kind of randomly showing up. But yeah, Sloth Esports is a good organization. If you're a new player, if you're, you're around gold, platinum, diamond, you kind of want to get involved in esports, give them a follow. I'll put a link to their Twitter handle in my tweet at twitter.com/FalconPaladin. You can check them out. And check this out. Early third hatch out of Neuro. I love this. I love this out of Zerg players when they do this, because your Protoss player, again, if it's not printf, is going to go for a pretty fast expand regardless. Here in Legacy of the Void, your third hatch is going to be fine. There's nothing that's going to kill it unless somehow you got tricked into thinking there was an early Nexus and there's not, which could totally happen. So that's why I suggest drone scouting. Neuro is not worried about this. Not worried about that eventuality, even in the tiniest bit. So he's sending overlords across the map, and his suspicions are confirmed. Hey, look, are confirmed. Behold, an early Nexus, which means we're just now getting an Adept out, which means nothing is going to bother any of your workers until you get Queens out, until you get Lings out, and you're going to be just fine. So trust me on this. Trust me on this, Zerg players. If Neuro can do it, so can you. Twilight Council on the way from OMG a Banana, which can tell me one thing: Resonating Glaives for Adepts. Could be Blinkstalker, but I don't know. We don't see that as much against Zerg. It's more of a Terran thing, really. So a lot of Adepts. He's got the Purifier skin on that Adept. Where are you, Adept? Yes, he does. It's all shiny and orange and kind of gray as well. So checking for the third base, which he hopes is not there, but it is there. Neuro has a third. There's nobody mining there because he's too smart for that, right? He is too smart for that. Queen immediately getting shots off. That is so important as Zerg, is that as soon as the Adept shows up, she is getting whacked on by a Queen with spines to her face, and then she decides to leave. Yeah, Queens can't kill them fast, but if Queens get some initial DPS in there, then the Lings do a lot more damage when they actually help. Two Queens are very nice as well. Queen's coming over to inject onto the third base, and the Adept goes home. So that is just a picture-perfect rebuff of an Adept. Queen enough to scare it away, see some Lings in there as well, and the Adept says, I can get in there and maybe get some scouting, but I'll probably die. So I'm going to go home with my friends, get Resonating Glaives, which is on the way here at the Twilight Council, and go back and try to murder some Zerg. But as far as scouting goes, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Evolution Chamber coming up for Neuro. Is he going to go Dropling? He might go Dropling. There is a Drop Lordish placed Overlord somewhere. Where are you going, Zergling? Don't go through there, you'll die! Okay, one of them did. Yeah, they want to come over here. No, maybe? Okay, whatever. There's an Evolution Chamber for +1 melee attack. I guess that's the other thing it could be for. Why are you throwing these Lings away? Neuro's attention might have been elsewhere there. You just don't want to throw Lings away like that. You got to use them for other stuff, man. Scouting, you could have possibly delayed this third base that OMG Banana's going for right now, but instead you're dead. And now here come the Adepts. You have to replace those Lings with Larva. You didn't want to do that. You did not want to have to do that. Actually, how many Lings does he have now? The answer is 0. He has 4 Queens. 4 Queens is not good against 8 Adepts. It's really not. He's got 22 Lings on the way, but they're almost at the third base. This third base is in a lot of trouble. You have a small window here, OMG Banana, get this thing done. And there are a bunch of Lings going to pop out of them eggs very soon, possibly killing a Queen, but there are 4 Queens here. And the Ling's getting some shots off. The Queens and Ling combination is just so potent, actually canceling that transfer. OMG Banana wants to stay in. Neuro doing an amazing job moving his wounded Queens to the back, where they are not accessible. More Lings popping out the Adepts. I don't know if you wanted to come back here, Adepts. That seems like that might have been a poor idea. And, oh man, losing those Adepts. Can they get out before they die? Kind of. They did, but now they're getting chased down by more Lings. 5 Adepts killed is way too many Adepts killed, but the rest of them do manage to escape. Third base happily up for Neuro. Third base just about done for OMG Banana as well. He's got sentries coming in. Again, if you want to get into GM, Protoss players, learn how to use sentries well. That's the big difference between the lower level stuff and the higher level stuff, is good sentry usage. I know it's micro intensive, but if you hold down the force field button, which is F, and just click, 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 you can get a force field spam, and it's a little bit easier than you might think it is. Still, placement is pretty tricky often. So Lings check-in is their third base. There's also some sentries and some Adepts and Photon Overcharge available. The Lings do not want to throw their lives away this time, but a 4th base coming up in response for Neuro. He says, my opponent has 3 bases. I'm going to go for 4. That seems totally reasonable. Macro hatch coming in for Neuro. I love that. If your injects are not true level, and honestly, whose are? Like, nobody has true injects. Then get a macro hatch, and it will help. It will help with your worker and your unit production if you can't keep on top of your injects perfectly throughout the game, as not many of us can. But so far, pretty good for Neuro. If you're looking at the hatches, they all have the little green eggs on them. He's stacking up. Injects with his multiple queens per base. I'm liking that. I'm liking that quite a bit. Oh, Baneling Nest. No, Neuro! No, Neuro! I'm not calling this a loss, but I really hate Banelings against Protoss. I really do, especially, again, if there are force fields available, even in the games we saw from True in our True compilation on Sunday, which was not that long ago. If you missed that one, go watch it. Even if you're not, I'm not a Zerg fan, I'm not going to watch that. There are good ZVPs in there. I guarantee you will enjoy watching. Go back. Go back to True compilation from Sunday. Anyway, even True struggled with his Banelings against a Protoss player who knew how to use force fields. It was against Zest in particular, but it's just like Banelings can't walk through them, and they get target fired when they're behind them, and as a Zerg player, it just hurts my heart to see Banelings getting exploded away from units they're supposed to kill. It doesn't make me feel good about myself. What is this? Neuro's sending lings all across the map to all different locations. Might go for some dropling stuff here. Turn into a drop lord. Turn into a drop lord. Is there another one? No, that's an overseer. You want to turn into a drop lord, but you're not. I don't understand why. Templar Archives just now finishing up for OMG a banana. I'm liking this. High Templar coming in. Is it going to be Archon, or is it going to be Storm? Could be one of those. Kill that Adept. Free Adept. Free Adept. Neuro, go get it. Oh, the Adept's like, hang on. Replaced. There we go. Replaced here. A little bit safer for me. Got some reinforcements here as well. Got some Zealots with +1 attack. Getting Zealot legs to be charge lots. Archons morphing in for OMG Banana. This is a tough composition for Neuro to deal with, for Zergs to deal with. He has an Infestation Pit coming in. Neural Parasite can be pretty good in this situation. Also, Fungal Growth. Pretty darn amazing as well, but I don't like Banelings anymore. He is getting Hydras, but there are only 3 Banelings. He's not investing a lot into them, which I'm totally fine with. Although a lot of Zealots, that is so tempting. So tempting to hit those with Banelings, because these guys go up fast. The Zealots go away very, very quickly. Actually, hallucinating a Colossus. Yes, OMG a banana. I am liking this from you so much right now. So much. Hallucinated units should be used more often. If you want to scare a Zerg player, hallucinate a couple Colossus, and then they're like, I didn't scout this. What's happening? Yes, Ling Drop. What was that? Was that a Ling Drop maybe? Ling Drop possibly. Yeah, here we go. Into the natural base. Got cleaned up pretty well, but here we come. Archons in the front. Zealots in there as well. Hydra's trying to defend against this. Hydra, not a bad idea against this many Zealots and these Archons. Colossus actually forcing the Hydras away. Oh, good mind control. Mind games. Ling's getting around the back side, trying to kill some of these units. The Hydra's trying to coordinate as well. Hallucinated Colossus is gone. You need to pick up these Archons and get out. They are severely outnumbered. Pick them up. Pick them up in your Warp Prism. No, everything's going to die. Everything's going to die. Immortal does get picked up and then dropped like 4 seconds later. Interestingly enough, 6 kills on that dude. Archon has 15 kills, but the 4th base lives for Neuro, and that's all that really matters to him. Overlord that did that drop of the natural base is actually still here. This drop lord is still here. 17 probes have died. Was that with that drop action? No. Is there a drop action over here? I don't know. I missed something. Sometimes that happens. You probably saw it on the minimap. You're like, Falcon, you dummy. There was like 3 dropling attacks all at the 3 bases at the same time. Doesn't look like it really, though. I mean, we're pretty well saturated at all 3 bases, but if you say so, YouTube commentator. OMG Banana has a 4th base done here as well, so we're on 4 base to 5 base. 5th base is done for Neuro now. Looking pretty good, all right next to each other. Just kind of this little middle area over on his side of the map. Hive morphing in for Neuro as well. Got a lot of Lings and a lot of Hydralisks and 4 Banelings. 4 Banelings seems reasonable. I'm okay with it. Storm on the way. Storm alert for OMG Banana. Good answer to this Ling Hydra combination. Holy smoke, Storm is good. Storm is really, really good. Hydra is dealing with this drop. No bad Warp Prism awareness there, OMG Banana. You got to do better than that, or else you're going to lose your Warp Prisms with stuff inside it, and that's bad. It's even as a Zerg player, I don't like seeing that. It's just, I guess it's imagining you're inside a Warp Prism, and you're like, all right, we got this. We're in a Warp Prism. There's no windows in here. We're going to get dropped on the Zerg base and do some things, and you're just dead. Right? You hear needle spines hitting your thing, hitting the Warp Prism on the outside. Oh no, what's happening? Ah, you're dead. It exploded. Just not a good way to go. Not a great way to go. Although it might be better than getting like torn apart by lings or specifically shredded by hydras. I don't know. More ling drops here in the natural base of OMG Banana, but oh my gosh, killed more lings. Hang on. We're looking at this one again. We missed it the first time. Oh, because it's banelings. Oh, baneling drops makes more sense. Okay, so here we go. Shoot. Banelings with +2 attack do one-shot probes. That was okay. That was an okay thing. Not incredible. Not an incredible hit, but anytime you can kill probes in a game in a ZVP, it's going to be good. 24 probes have died. It is 71 to 62 harvesters, which means OMG Banana would have 80 workers, but he doesn't. 20 probes is a big difference in ZVP for sure. Greater Spire on the way for Neuro as well. OMG Banana not doing a very good job of keeping the Zerg swarm down is what he's not doing. He needs to get in here, needs to kill some bases, needs to be aggressive with his attacks. Sitting back and defending your 4th base may feel nice, but you gotta storm some stuff, you gotta Archon some things, +3 attack is done on the Archons. Crikey. That's a lot. This is a bunch of Templar, some of them with enough energy for Storm. There are 6 High Templar here, 17 Banelings on the way, and Adrenal Glands. Alright, 17 Banelings. I would like to see you do some stuff. Let's see you do some stuff here, except besides exploding on top of Archons or getting force fielded out. There's actually not that many sentries right now. There are exactly 1. That's not good. That's not good. Banelings crashing on the Archons, exactly what you didn't want to see. Good Storms keeping stuff away, but Lings from the backside. Good 3-pronged attack out of Neuro, but the Storms are sick. 6 Storms there. How many kills you got? That one has 10 kills. His buddy has 0, but maybe he didn't have enough energy for a Storm, which is kind of embarrassing. Right? You're on your first mission. All right, High Templar, says the Praetor. Throw down your Storm here. And you're like, I don't have enough energy, and it's performance anxiety, man. It is not a good feeling for sure. Corruptors on the way, probably to be turned into Broodlords. I'm liking Broodlords here. This is a pretty ground-heavy composition. Archons good against Broodlord, but they have to be kind of right under them for that to happen. So we'll see about the positioning from OMG Banana. Pushing up with his Archons here. +3 Archons are not a joke. Not a joke at all. 188 to 163 total supply. Got some Immortals in here. Got a lot of Zealots in here. No armor upgrades on these Zealots. 3 Spine Crawlers defending this 4th base of Neuro. 5th base happily running. 6th base done as well. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. It is 6. Marching in, though. Doesn't care about Spine Crawlers. Is OMG Banana. Storms all blanketing middle and right and left sides of the Zerg flank there. Not good news. A lot of these units are low on health. The Storm's finishing them off. Immortals crushing through as well. 4th base just might be gone for Neuro. He is not in a good place with this, but the Broodlords are here. The Broodlords are here. Get the Archons under the Broodlords. They're not supported by anything right now. Oh no, he's retreating. He's retreating instead. Hydra's trying to poke in and make these Archons stick around to get killed by Broodlings, but it's not really going to happen. You guys, you have this. The Broodlords are unsupported. Get up there, walk under them, and murder them all. I promise you can do it, but OMG Banana does not believe. Does not believe. He instead believes Tempest are the only answer. When, let me tell you what, Archons can do this. That's a lot of Broodlord, though. Holy smokes, that's 11 Broodlord. I don't think I've seen this many in a while in a game. It feels like Zerg can maybe manage to get 5 or 6, maybe 8. If they're lucky, but 11 with 4 Vipers coming up as well. That's going to be nice. Good support. That Immortal died so fast. So dang fast. How are the attack upgrades on our little Lings and Broodlings? Upgrade says +2 attack. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. OMG Banana is trying to go for Tempest. His 2 Stargates are done, but unfortunately for him, he also needs a Fleet Beacon, which he's not working on. So this might go poorly for our Zerg player here. Kind of backed into a corner here on the top right side, but we do have a big Zealot warping here inside the main base. Got Zealot at the 4th base as well. Neuro might lose some stuff, and by that I mean the Infestation Pit. I mean Hydralisk Den. That was a Hydralisk Den. Hydralisk Den is gone. Are we going to base race this? It looks like something of a base race, but there's a much bigger army for Neuro on the other side of the map than there is for Banana on the top left side of the map. Another huge warping of Zealots in the natural base. Now the Infestation Pit might actually go down. But these Broodlords, man, they got a lot of DPS in these little Broodlings, especially with the +2 attack. Got a bunch of Hydras that are all very low on HP, but have +1 missile. They just need to play support. No need to try to kill anything. Just if somebody comes and tries to mess with your Broodlords, just take them out. Just take them out. That's what you got to do. Yeah, Infestation Pit's gone. Evolution Chamber's gone as well. There's Mutas. There's defensive Mutas for Neuro out. They will take care of these Zealots eventually. It'll take them a while, but they'll get there. They will get there. Again, I just think it came down to OMG a Banana not attacking the Broodlords when he had a chance, not scouting them either. That was a problem. Not scouting the Broodlords was a huge problem. He's trying to get a new Nexus down in the bottom on the leftish side of the map here. Zealot's still murdering stuff. I mean, Mutalisk DPS is not great, especially with no upgrades. So a lot of dead stuff here for Neuro. He just still has 2 mining bases compared to soon to be maybe 1 for OMG Banana. Third base gone. Third base exploded. Natural base under assault here as well. There are 5 Archons on the field, but 5 Archons is not enough to handle 11 Broodlords, as it turns out. Which I know what I said. I know what I said earlier, but there are fewer Broodlords there, and I really feel like the Archons could have done it. The Archons are base racing. This Archon does die to the Spinecrawler. Unfortunately, the 6th base of Neuro's on fire right here. This is very base racy, incredibly base racy, and the Archon's chasing those Mutalisks away for sure. High Templar doing stuff as well. The 6th base for Neuro is out. I don't know what he defends his other bases with. This is straight up base race stuff. Holy shamooli, this is a good game. I did not know this game would be this good when I chose it, but I'm glad I did. I just recognized the OMG Banana name and went with it. So far so good. So far so good. OMG Banana coming in to this 5th base of Neuro. Spinecrawlers, no match for +3 attack Archons. They just do so much damage to biological stuff, including buildings, as it turns out. Ling's trying to get in here with the Mutants, kind of storming his own units, which maybe that wasn't the greatest idea as they're all gone, and that's it. A good game out of OMG a Banana. OMG a Banana is defeated and greed. Also, Neuro is victorious. That was an intense little game there. I liked it very much. I hope you did as well. Resources lost, 29,000 for the Zerg player and 32,000 lost for the Protoss. 63 probes and 33 drones. Again, a lot of 4 dead hatches and a dead hive is not something you want to see as a Zerg player, but if you're winning the base race battle and you kind of killed the other army as well, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I mean, that was a good maneuver at the end there with Neuro using the Lings and the Mutas to surround. Could the Archons have handled that by themselves? Probably not. These Lings were the big problem with their +2 attack. The Mutas they could have handled on their own, but the Lings were just doing too much damage from too many different directions. I think the Storm was necessary, and it just wasn't enough as well. 7 High Templar died. 2 Broodlords did die somewhere in there, but I don't know when. I don't know when they were killed. But yeah, 86 Zealots as well. 228 Lings and 51 Hydras. A lot of dead stuff. A lot of dead stuff. But that is going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.